Hello, if you're new to this channel, I'm Candice. So Blackpink have been on their Born Pink tour since October last year. They were first in Seoul and then the US and Europe and Asia. They're currently in Bangkok, Thailand as I film this video. And then it's Osaka, Japan, and then they're coming to Australia very soon. They're going to be in Melbourne on the 10th and 11th of June and in Sydney on the 16th and 17th of June. I thought I would do a little video on attending a Blackpink concert or any K-pop concert, but especially for those who have never been to a concert, K-pop or not, or haven't been to a concert in a while. And if you have any questions on something that I've missed, please comment down below and help other Blinks or K-pop fans as well. I myself haven't been to a Blackpink concert before. I didn't get to go to their 2019 concert, but I have been to a BTS concert in Japan and also a music award show in Korea. So first things first, it's not compulsory to have one, but I think we should start this video off with light sticks. First thing that might be of a concern, and I was definitely scared about, is that there might not be enough Blackpink light sticks. Definitely I heard from the Stray Kids concert and twice there wasn't enough Stray Kids light sticks and they were not selling the light sticks candy bongs for twice. And I myself hadn't bought a Blackpink light stick yet. So I know it might be too late to order from Weverse, but I did see on iHeart K-pop Australia website in Sydney that there was a few on sale. I did see recently on Amazon Australia that they had some, and if you are in Brisbane there is a kind of Korean grocery K-pop store called Hoju Mart, and they had on their Instagram a few Blackpink light sticks. I bought this one on eBay and she was also selling it through the Blink Facebook page. But I would say definitely be very careful when buying anything K-pop related, but I have seen so many scammers for concert tickets, let alone light sticks. So I would definitely check and ask for as many photos, especially photos of the box to see if it looks legit, because you don't want to end up going to the concert and the light stick doesn't connect to the sea, the ocean of light sticks. I would suggest reaching out to your local K-pop store if they have any in stock, but we won't know if YG or Live Nation are selling Blackpink light sticks or any of the merch until a few days before the concerts. Definitely not compulsory or required to have a Blackpink light stick, but it does help you feel connected and like you're participating in the concert and you're amongst the pink ocean. If you want to bring another K-pop group's light stick, you can. I don't think anyone's gonna have like an issue, or you can even bring like Crazy Clark's or a Kmart light stick if you want to. And I've seen someone bring, I think it was a Twice light stick to a Taylor Swift concert. So I think anything is fine. So another thing that might be like an issue would be what bag you bring into the concert. So I've had a look at the conditions of entry. Just for the Rod Laver Arena, I haven't looked at the Sydney Arena, I've forgotten what it's called. It did say, I'm like reading it right now, it says that backpacks and large bags are not permitted. So bags have to be an A4 piece of paper. Here's an A4 piece of paper. And one bag per person. And it doesn't say anything about the bags being clear, that they need to be like PVC or clear. So I would suggest, and what I'm gonna do, is bring like a bum bag or a shoulder bag or a crossbody bag. Something like this that I've picked up. It's a dupe for the Balenciaga bag. Thinking of getting like a small bum bag or shoulder bag for my light stick, but that's another bag, like that's two bags. So I think I'm just gonna hold it. And so just have this bag for my personal like stuff. I might do a separate video on what I'm bringing to the concert in this bag. So stay tuned for that. And there's also a whole list of prohibited items, which I will put the link down below in the description. Arrival time is another thing that I think people don't know about. I know for day one, which is the day I'm going in Melbourne, the concert starts at 8. I have an assigned seat, so I'm not going to get there super early. With an assigned seat, you don't need to line up. A standing ticket though, and I know a lot of Blinks that have a standing ticket. I know you're not allowed to queue until the day of the concert. So I wouldn't be surprised if people are queuing like at 1 AM for the 8 o'clock concert. But with a VIP or standing ticket, there's also sound check. So I believe you'll be emailed the time that you need to be there for sound check. And this is probably going to be the day before or the day of what time you need to be there for sound check. I would also bring an ID of the person who bought the ticket, just in case the event organisers ask to compare the ticket to your ID. Can't hurt. Another thing is recording is definitely allowed throughout the show, but the conditions of entry, which I'm looking at as well, say no professional video cameras, camera tripods or detachable lenses. Doesn't say anything about selfie sticks, but does anyone bring a selfie stick? I would suggest don't, because it restricts the people behind you, because you're gonna have a big selfie stick. I think phone quality is good enough to take videos. If you have a Samsung, I envy you, because all your videos are going to turn out way better than my iPhone, which I will be using. Make sure you have a lot of space on your phone for videos and photos, because you don't want to halfway through the concert have like the pop-up saying you have insufficient storage. I did mention merch. I believe Live Nation post on their Instagram or Facebook the table of merchandise. I've seen it for the other concerts. I went to a Billie Eilish concert earlier this year, and they had one tent outside for merch, outside the gate, and I stayed in line for a good 30-40 minutes, thinking that that was the only tent that sold merchandise. But no, I went inside after I scanned my ticket and they had 3 or 4 booths inside selling the same merch. So hopefully they do that for Blackpink, so we're not all standing in the one line. Yes, there was still merch available after the concert anyway. So I want to shout out to other Blackpink events that are happening in Melbourne. I'm not so sure for Sydney. One, there is a Blackpink mural graffiti art happening in Hosier Lane, like they do for Twice and Stray Kids, and they did it for the 2019 Blackpink concert. They currently have a PayPal to donate funds for like the spray cans. So if you could please donate to the PayPal link in the description below. It'd be so good to have all the Blinks congregating and we're all taking pictures. There will also be after parties that I've heard of. They are 18 plus though, because they're going to be in clubs. K-Pop's International have told me they have a new venue to do after parties. I think the Friday before, this is in Melbourne again, Friday before and on day 1 and day 2. And there's going to be a discount for tickets for interstate visitors. So I'll put their Instagram down below for you. And Yikes Melbourne have reached out to me as well. They'll be at Ballers Clubhouse. And they have member-inspired drinks as well. So that's going to be so good. Last but not least, just enjoy the show. It's been so long since Blackpink came to Australia, and definitely for Rosé to be back home in Melbourne. I hope she does like a dedicated song like she did for the 2019 concert when she sang Coming Home. my bias is rosé. Please take my advice with a grain of salt because everyone experiences concerts differently. And if you're going to any of the Aussie concerts, please let me know. If you're going to the encores in like France or the United States, I would definitely be cheering for you as well as a fellow Blink. And if you see me at day one, please say hi. And if you have been to any K-pop concerts and you have tips that I haven't mentioned, please put them in the comments down below for other Blinks. That will really help us all out. And thank you for watching. Bye!